December 15th, 2023, Shymish Creighton Kirk and Adam Weiss.
Without objection.
I ask unanimous consent to call up Senator Lee's Amendment 1121 and ask that it be reported by number.
Without objection, the amendment will be reported by number.
Senator from Kentucky, for Mr. Lee, proposes an amendment numbered 1121 to amendment number 1092.
Madam President.
The Senate will be in order. Under the previous order, there will now be up to 2 minutes of debate, equally divided.
Madam President.
The junior senator from Kentucky.
Our Declaration of Independence asserts that governments derive their just powers from the consent of the governed. While voters may elect members of Congress, Americans are increasingly governed by bureaucrats they do not know, will never meet, and cannot hold accountable. In 2022, the Biden administration imposed $117 billion in regulatory costs on the American people. Unelected, unknown, and unaccountable bureaucrats should not unilaterally develop the most significant public policies that impose costly burdens on American families and businesses. To restore Republican accountability to our government, Senator Lee and I propose that we adopt as an amendment a bill that I have introduced for several years called the REINS Act. The REINS Act would require Congress to affirmatively approve every new major rule proposed by the executive branch before it's permitted to become effective. By passing the REINS Act, the American people, through their elected officials, will reclaim the ability to prevent unnecessary government interference in everyday life. I ask for a yes vote.
The junior senator from Michigan.
Madam President, this amendment would prevent federal agencies from effectively serving the American people. It would weaken the government's ability to enact key health and safety standards. It would endanger a range of public protections for the environment, American workers, and people with disabilities. And it would stifle innovation for emerging technologies such as self-driving cars, artificial intelligence, and other tools that will help carry our country forward. Madam President, I urge my colleagues to join me in voting no.
Well, friends, he is ready to pass it. House Speaker Mike Johnson has just proposed a new idea that would help pass government funding legislation just before the government shutdown deadline. There are also 3 new rounds of inflation relief payments that are expected to be sent out this November. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to hear about all of the new details. Also, this coming Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. 3 U.S. states are issuing additional stimulus checks this month, so residents need to watch their bank accounts and mailboxes for the check to drop. The federal stimulus checks paused, but more states have continued to provide cash back to residents as tax rebates or inflation aid. Alabama, Arizona, and Virginia taxpayers are set to benefit from the new payments, but there are certain dates they need to be aware of. In Alabama, taxpayers can see up to $300 coming their way this month. Single filers will receive $150, while couples filing joint returns will receive a $300 payment. To meet the stimulus check criteria, you had to file a state income tax return for 2021 on or before October 17, 2022. However, there are certain exceptions to the rebate. Those who did not file a return or who are considered a dependent for another taxpayer in 2021 will not be eligible. All checks are scheduled to go out beginning November 30th. So there is a little less than 1 month for Alabama residents to see the money hit their bank accounts. Alabama is spending a total of $393 million on the refunds, with the checks coming from a $2.8 billion surplus in the Education Trust Fund. The payments are intended to help residents offset grocery taxes paid throughout the year. Arizona is another state offering a version of an updated stimulus check through residents' tax refunds if they have a dependent listed. For children under 17 years old, the amount is $250 per person, with a limit of $750 for 3 dependents. For dependents over the age of 18, the payment is lowered to $100 each. Also, the state of Virginia will be sending out payments to residents this month, as long as they had a tax liability in 2022. The checks are anticipated to be sent out by November 30th. So a tax liability is money owed to the state after deducting tax credits. Under this rebate program, single filers earn $200, while joint taxpayers will receive $400. Also, friends, House Speaker Mike Johnson told reporters this week that he is considering a novel approach to fund the government past the shutdown deadline of November 17th, and that is passing a laddered continuing resolution that would extend funding for different agencies for different lengths of time. Although it's not entirely clear how a laddered continuing resolution would work, it appears that such an approach would create a series of rolling shutdown threats, focus on specific parts of the government, forcing lawmakers to concentrate on passing separate funding bills one at a time. Republicans have long called for a return to regular order in the House, in which lawmakers pass the 12 annual funding bills individually, rather than wrapping them into one omnibus package. The laddered continuing resolution may provide a way to achieve that goal, in whole or in part. House Speaker Johnson, who has previously signaled that he wants to pass a comprehensive continuing resolution that expires across the board on January 15, 2024, said, "The idea for a laddered continuing resolution has been pitched at a meeting for Republican lawmakers. The proposal is still in the formative stages, and it's not clear that Speaker Johnson will ultimately embrace it, but that has not stopped some lawmakers from criticizing the idea." Representative Rosa DeLauro, the senior Democrat on the House Appropriations Committee, said, "The idea sounds unworkable." She told reporters, "I think the Speaker does not have a clue. He does not know about the appropriations process. I say I have no idea what that means, and I don't believe the Speaker has any idea of what it means," according to PBC News. Senator John Kennedy of Louisiana stated, "Is this a step ladder? Are we digging a hole to put under the ladder? I just want lawmakers to pass a funding bill soon." So, dear friends, what are your thoughts on this proposal from the House Speaker? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Oh, dear friends, thank you so much for being part of this community. I will be announcing several winners tomorrow, Friday, for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you, and have a wonderful and very blessed week.